Hey fellas, just a little bit of advice from me to you. Don't leave your girl all alone in a haunted wonderland so you can go win her a stupid stuffed animal. She doesn't want a stuffed animal. She wants your
Are you ready to enter the depths of hell?
Lindsay here, and this is my review for Hellfest. Most of you saw that I did a review for a movie called Bloodfest about a month ago, so when I saw that there was a movie called Hellfest coming out, I knew I had to go see it and do a review about it. Bloodfest and Hellfest, it's the 2018 Armageddon Deep Impact. And while they are similar in both title and in premise and a few beats here and there, they're very, very different. Bloodfest is pushed more towards the comedy horror side, and Hellfest is more like a straightforward slasher horror movie.
Killer left her body in the park for 3 days. They thought she was a freaking prop.
I like the acting, I like the atmosphere, the color palette, the different lighting tricks that they use as they're going through all these different haunted houses. There's a fun little cameo by Tony Todd, who was Candyman.
Be my victim.
There's little whispers and hints of other horror movies, especially slasher movies from the 90s, like Scream, Urban Legend, I Know What You Did Last Summer, but you also get a couple of nods to classic horror films like Halloween. And speaking of Scream, the main girl in this movie wears almost an exact copy of what Sidney Prescott is wearing at the end of Scream. Black pants, white shirt, jean jacket. All the gore effects are practical, so that's a plus. And they don't shy away from the gore either. You see it. You see the blood and other parts. There was a couple points where it dragged a little, but other than that, it kept going at a pretty steady pace. You didn't get tired with any of the locations because you're going from these different haunted houses to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, following these several characters as they get picked off one by one as they go through this giant Hellfest. I really liked the girl that played the lead. I thought she did a very good job. The one friend with the short, punky hair got really annoying in some spots, but she dies and so it goes away.
This really isn't funny, dude. Help me!
The thing I liked the most about this film was the killer. I think they refer to him as the Other, where he's very much a Freddy or Jason type character. You never see his face. He wears a mask throughout. When he doesn't have the mask on, all you see is the back of his head.
A couple years ago, some girl got totally gutted.
You get a little bit of information about who he is. I'm not going to spoil it, but it's just enough to make it even creepier. And I thought it was a nice little twist on the horror villain. There are a ton of jump scares in this movie, but I can kind of forgive it a little bit because the whole movie is pretty much a giant haunted house, and all haunted houses are people jumping out and saying boo. So I mean, you've got to expect a lot of jump scares, but they still sprinkle in a few moments now and again that are not accompanied by a loud noise or a quick movement of the camera. But yeah, it's a fun little slasher flick for Halloween. Is it perfect? No. Is it terrible? No. It's very enjoyable. It's a fun watch. It's a good horror movie to go see in the theater during Halloween. It's in theaters now, so you should go check it out. That's gonna do it for this review. This is Lindsay signing off. I'll check you later.